From single-family residential housing to large commercial properties, building construction technology and methods have changed very little over the past 100 years. About 95% of the current Philippines market is cast in situ construction. This antiquated model of labour-intensive on-site construction is under ever-increasing time, budget and liability pressures. The time, cost and difficulty of building a cast in situ concrete structure makes precast concrete an obvious choice. 6D Buildtech offers two basic strategies for building superstructures. First is a load-bearing wall system that primarily targets residential building from villas to 15-storey mid-rise blocks. Second is a space frame solution that provides large open spaces driven by 9-metre column spacings and is ideal for office and commercial spaces. The space frame system is the only precast concrete system in the world that can be used for construction of a 100-storey building. When designing and building with precast concrete, the first focus should be on the connections. It does not require great skill to precast a concrete wall, floor or frame element. The challenge lies in effectively connecting the parts in a way that maximises economy and performance. The way in which the parts are connected has a significant impact on the cost and speed of construction, as well as on the performance of the structure under superimposed gravity, wind, seismic and thermal loads. 6D Buildtech features bolted connections. It delivers the durability of concrete with the connectivity of steel, eliminates the need for shoring. It also eliminates steel embed, connection fatigue and failure associated with conventional precast construction. The most basic 6D Buildtech space frame system includes precast concrete frame and floor elements with two major innovations. First, the space frame system uses precast concrete elements with bolted connectivity similar to that employed in steel building construction. Hardened threaded rods are used to connect the elements without the use of welded embed plates, which have a high fatigue and failure rate. The bolts pass completely through the precast elements. Secondly, the 6D Buildtech space frame system design eliminates the pin joint. See a typical pin joint connection below. No matter how this connection is secured, bolted through the embed plate or cast in concrete, it is always the weakest point in the structure. This limitation is directly related to the joint's limited ability to resist lateral loads imposed by wind and/or seismic activity on the structure. Buildtech space frame replaces the pin joint in conventional precast using a moment joint. The overlap of the spacer element form mid-floor height on the lower floor to mid-floor height on the floor above transforms the joint into a rigid joint, giving the structure the stiffness to carry lateral loads imposed on the structure. Structures built employing this system utilise highly configurable blocks that include the framework, roofs, floors and exterior walls. Structures can be built in time frames not achievable using conventional construction methods. The design and manufacturing of the blocks make them aesthetically appealing, symmetric angles, terraces, cantilever porches, etc., more durable than conventional buildings and less expensive to maintain and insure. Buildtech's space frame system offers options for readily accessible chase areas for mechanical, electric and plumbing, or MEP. Because all dimensions are modular, components of interior construction, for example partitions, plumbing runs, HVAC units and duct runs, etc., can all be largely prefabricated for finish out of space. When assembled, Buildtech delivers a stronger building with fewer maintenance issues. 6D Buildtech space frame advantages. 1. Precast concrete parts with the connectivity of steel. 2. Bolted semi-rigid moment joints versus pin joints used in conventional precast systems. 3. 10+% less materials, concrete and steel. 4. 50 to 70% less labour for space frame. 5. Fast assembly. 6. Eliminates waste. 7. Environmentally compliant and sustainable. 8. Flexible from villas to towers. The Buildtech wall system employs a finger joint pattern. that enables the construction of joints to connect to intersecting wall blocks at the ends or along the length of a wall. A pair of walls is immediately stable once a joining pin has been installed. Door and window frames can be installed in the factory. Electrical conduit and other service features such as plumbing and air conditioning routing can be cast into the basic wall and floor panel components. But Buildtech Wall System offers continuous insulation of the building envelope. This continuous insulation eliminates thermal bridges present in other insulated precast wall systems on the market. 6D Buildtech Wall System advantages include finger joint stability during assembly, continuous insulation, less materials, concrete and steel 10 to 15% cost savings, 50 to 70% less labour, fast assembly, 80% faster than conventional construction, eliminates shoring and drastically reduce on-site formwork, excellent buildability, speed, safety and cleanliness, eliminates waste, flexible, villas and condos up to 15 stories, MEP conduits can be added at manufacturing stage, seismic zone performance, resists typhoon wind loads.